Hi guys, Nesty here. Welcome back to another part. So, it's a new day. As you can see, we have the light stuff here now, which is for the Friday. So, what are we doing first? Of course, we are collecting whatever is available. Here, watch the ads, get the gold, get the gems. You can even directly get the PvP tickets if you want. Get the free egg, get the free trinket. Then you're basically ready for the next thing. Here at the Astro Masters Association, we finally were able to do the first one, and we already have a second one. This is how it would look. Nothing too crazy, you're just getting some materials to craft these trinkets. We are sending them away again. And we are doing the same here. Also 8 hours. And then we are starting to take a look at the Pagus coast. There are 2 monsters which will be joining our team, so the team will be a lot stronger afterwards. Well, let me show you these 2 in detail. It's easier from this way. I want to show you the Evo 3. The first one is this one. The lobster. This is how it looks in the end. You can see stat-wise it's not incredible strong, but you will feel that it's dealing really a lot of damage when you have it at 5 stars and you're able to use the puncture. So this one will join our team. It's able to raise the SP bar a lot faster than a normal monster, and a single target, and it's reducing enemies' base defense, which for PvE is every defense, so it completely ignores 70% defense, which obviously is really a lot. Really a PvE killer, and even in PvP he's also really not bad. And another key monster, the water Mona. Mona is increasing your speed, how fast you are farming in a lot of content. So she's really good. Also has the moral boost, but she has an AoE attack, and for most runs the defense down is not even that important. It's like a nice extra. You just want to have a fast passive skill that's raising the SP bar so that you are getting a fast AoE. So these 2 are really important. There will be 2 ways that we can do at this point. We will go into that a bit later. So yeah, I will farm the Staros now and obviously going through the missions. Like I said, try to get a Starov with a lot of squares, especially for the Starov because he's really usable in a long time. So you really want to be able to give him a decent amount of strong gems, crit rate gems and all that. So try to get as many square gems as possible. If you're getting one with 3 square gems, perfect. So let's do that. Here you can see starting at this point, the 5th wave, you can start to farm the Starov. And Mona, of course, is a rare monster, so it's random. Obviously it's a lot harder to get her. So you have 2 steps that you can do here. The first step would be get the Starov, hope that you're lucky to get some Monas, but in the end, if you are able to beat the last stage, you are continuing the whole way till Star Century. There is another monster that I personally would like to have in my team. and afterwards we can go back, and then the Pagus coast is on hard already. You don't have to go the whole way through this point. You will directly have the hard here. You can see that it's there already, and here. So basically when you're done with this one's already going to hard, and then you can farm some gems in the meanwhile to equip your monsters better. So this is what we are doing. So time skip. Okay, we are halfway done through Aria Lake now, the Pagus Coast, but we are able to join a clan. So let's go and take a look. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so you're basically starting your clan carrier as an apprentice, which means you will be shown differently in a clan. Let's, for example, click someone. You can see these are all normal members, and when you have this sign, then you're an apprentice, and you can see that there are special places for apprentices. So don't be afraid that some clans have no space or anything, because often there are apprentice slots available for a lot of clans. So yeah, you can see you're getting some clan offers. It's very important that you can see which time zones are fitting you, because the clan stuff is time zone based. For example, European zone might fit you, maybe it's an American time or something. Just take a look at the time zone here. Like this, for example, would fit me. But there are, of course, a lot of clans which... Yeah, here we have one, for example. The first one is starting very early in the morning. Might be able to fit for some people. This one is also acceptable. Of course, for the video there are no clans. Here we have one, for example. It's starting 2 in the night to 7. So of course that's a really shitty time zone for me personally. So, and it's different for everyone. Whenever you're clicking the info, you will get personal information here when your time zone, or when you're fighting within your time zone. So let's use me, for example. I'm living in Germany, and for me these are the times when the Titans are fought, when the CVC is starting. And for example, if you're clicking the same clan, the times will differ for you, in case you're not in the same time zone than me. Then you can simply join whatever clan you're finding here. Like I said, you can get offers, you can even create your clan. Mostly not worth it. Nowadays it's better to join an existing clan, because you have no chance to get your clan full anymore. So yeah, clan stuff will come afterwards. Let's go farm some Pagus Coast again, and then it's time to level them up a bit, give them some better gems and all that stuff. Okay, that was the fast time skip. We have basically the monsters farmed that we want now. And of course always collect whatever is shown there. 1 second. We have one of these soul stones now. Should be enough to Evo 3 Evo 2 the Miho. And now we are starting to Evo 3 them. As you can see, I was going for the squirrel, just because there were a lot of these catching missions and I don't wanted to catch some random monsters, so I simply was going for the squirrels. At the moment we can use him and soon we can drop him, but we got at least the gems from the Astro book, so it's really no problem. Lots of gems. Obviously we are not saying no to this. Then you can see we caught a lot of these star off, even more than I actually needed. But I was not lucky to get one with 3 squares, and I really would advise you to farm as long as you're getting one with 3 squares. Like, it would really help you a lot later on. Oops, misclick. Of course, the other ones are really not important. Which ones you are going for, they will all be food anyway. And of course, always collect the gems from evolving them. What do we have here? Oh, more gold. That's really nice. We collected all of them. Yes. Pay attention that you really get the correct one, not that you're getting a wrong one and then all the effort was in vain. Do we have any interesting fruits for him? Not right now. Okay, anything else? The Miho can be evolved to Evo 2, which will give us a bit more damage. Then we have done this. Now you can, for example, upgrade some gems that I would say at the moment it's not worth it. Better go for one higher difficulty, then you can get the 3-star gems, and for now you really have no problems going through the story stage. Yeah, we will use him, of course. So far he's a bit weaker, so in case you have some fruits, especially the bigger fruits, use some. We have enough gold. Ascend him that he's 3-star, so that at least you're getting the first skill ready, that you are getting more SB. He's worth some more of them. And for the next one we have to farm some more low stones. So now we have to give him some gems, and you have to decide which ones you have to give him. You can see I have no decent set at the moment. He needs attack, so we will simply give him some attack. Let's see what we have here. Whatever you have, just put it on. The real gem farming starts at hard difficulty. We have to give up on, let's see, this is the one that we're using, this one, and this one. Does anyone else have gems? I don't think so, but Oh yeah. You can go to storage, by the way, and if you want to release monsters, for example these, they will never be used anymore. So we can simply release all of them. We have not endless space, so we have to be same with the Rowan, same with the Squirrel. Okay, here we have attack gems. What do we have here? Would have been a defense gem, that would be an attack one, and okay, that makes no difference. Monas are not ready yet, there is no decent Mona yet. Also nothing interesting. Then I'm just using an HP gem. +3. This one is really not worth it, not even the +3. This one is a lot better, of course, it's a 4-star. I think it came from a mission. Could even go to +6 for it, to be honest. But okay, the next one is ready. Let's see, did I get anything new? And then it's time to fight the Pagus Cold boss. Seedler out. And the lobster in. It's full already, but be careful, it's directly using it, but it makes of course no sense for a death monster to use it. We are trying to kill one here. See, it's doing really decent damage, and we don't even have the 5-star skill yet. There you can see that the single target damage is really high. Oh shit. That was a focused attack with my mistake. Now he's full, but we want to use him against the boss, obviously. Okay, first of all we tried the defense down. Then the active, and we are trying to land another attack at the same time, so it's becoming a combo. And then the sleep, of course. Defense down first. Sleep was hitting, of course, really nice. Defense down, and then she's dead. Oh, maybe not. Okay, that was my mistake. Be careful that the sleep is the last attack skill. Like, here it won't matter, but maybe later on it will. So that's the boss in Pagus Coast. We are getting a variant mod. Oh, by the way, I think I saw that I'm not using the leader skill for the squirrels. Be careful to use that. Just was seeing that right now. Here we have Heroes Dungeon. Heroes Dungeon is basically you can go in 3 times per day and any of these. Then you are getting a Soul Stone. I think in the first difficulty you are always getting 1 Soul Stone, and in the higher stages you have the chance for a second. And you can go in 3 times overall. You can't go into each of them 3 times. Overall you have 3 tries. Wherever you want to go, then your tries are gone. I personally would most likely go into the Water Purse because she's really decent for PvP. Others are also not bad, like the Gilgamesh for example, but in general a lot of them are decent. Wukong is a really strong Titan attacker. You can choose like you want. My personally first choice would most likely be the Purse. And when you have the 100 full, you have enough Soul Stones to summon a net 5. So yeah, now you have the clan stuff. You can see at the moment for me it's the Titan phase. You have 2 things. The Titan, which is 2 times per day, and the clan conflict, which is clan versus clan. We call it CVC obviously, and it's over the whole time. CVC, I'm an apprentice, you will also be an apprentice, so you can't participate here. You can see everyone has a ship, you can attack it 3 times, and then the ship is losing some HP bars, and when it's completely gone, then it's going down. And then we have the Titan. You will not deal any incredible damage or whatever, but you are getting an advantage from it, so obviously go in. Like, see, I'm auto-selecting, it really makes no difference. Keep in mind that you maybe have 4 left. See, I was just auto-selecting. Like I said, you will not see any crazy damage or so, but you are going in for your own resources. Well, you can see I have, looks like it's a bug or something, that my attacks are not hurt, while the Titan attacks are hurt. You can see I basically did no damage, but it's first of all a clan effort, and second of all, the resources that you are getting from doing this fight is for yourself, so you're really not getting a disadvantage, so always do them. Later on, when you're doing a bit of damage, then of course you can talk to your clanmates and all that stuff. Like the early Titans, for example, after some time you're able to beat them. So, I don't know, you can for example talk to your clanmates, say, yeah, I can beat this and that one. Afterwards, you can do your high damage or whatever. Like I said already, first of all, you're going in for yourself in the beginning. See, we're lost kinda fast. We're getting whatever that deck is. And a loot box where you are getting these clan points, which you can use for whatever. Some fruits, you can get gems, you can get Astro gems. Here we got a normal gem, 4-star, so that's of course for us already really good. Oh, I made a small mistake. I should have done the other 2 attacks first, because then you can simply put them out like this. I think. I'm not sure if I can go in. Yeah. I'm also not sure if you can just go in like this, this, this and that. Or if you have to put in 16 again. Not sure, but in the end, don't matters that much. So yeah, always do them. When we are done with this, now we have 2 choices in my opinion. You can stay in Pagus Coast, which is really a boring thing for now. You want Monas, you want a lot of Monas, so you have to farm 16 of them, and this can take quite a while. My problem with that is that you are directly going for it. The monsters are all level 30 already, and this one will soon be level 30 as well. So you also want to have some higher gems than that. You want to make them 4 stars, you want to make them 5 stars. And while you are doing it, you can do these missions and all that, at least to this point here, Star Century. And then I personally would like to go for the B comp, like I said. That might not be interesting for farming, but to beat the bosses. So yeah, my choice will be to first farm the B comp. Show where it was. Here, Star Century. Like I said, you can choose this one or this one. Totally up to you. I will go for this one. But in the end, both are really good. So this is what I'm doing now. And yeah, always follow the missions, of course. You're getting lots of decent stuff here, which makes farming and all that easier for you. And the thing is, when we are able to beat Star Century on normal, then we have the Pagus Coast on hard, and at least we can farm a bit there for gems, so that you can gem your monsters better. At the moment we are getting 1 to 2 stars. Here we are getting already 2 to 3 stars, so it's at least already 1 star higher. Resistance is not that much needed, but you will switch these gems out really fast anyway. So why not combine it? Farm here until you are getting your monas afterwards. And yeah, in the meanwhile you're farming your gems for your monsters. So this is the route that I will go. I will go this way through here, Star Century, and then we will get the Pagus Coast on hard, and then I will farm a bit on hard. You are farming more experience, so you're getting the gems and all that stuff. So at least for me the advantages are bigger than staying here and directly going for the Mona. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Time for a time skip. Okay, let's take a look what we have here. This is how it's looking at the moment. I was farming some stones for ascending him. The reason is because I had 3 monsters at level 30, so I was not getting any experience anymore. So obviously I have to do something here. And yeah, I'm getting closer to finish the next area, but we can actually play Golems now. The early stages are really nothing interesting in my opinion. You should wait for the Monas. That's why we actually farm her, because she's really decent and she's allowing us to farm a higher stage. So right now we just have to do it for the mission. You can see they are taking really some decent damage. For example, saved his active skill, but it's really not needed. See, I was not using even defense down or anything. You can completely let it run on auto if you're using the same team as I do. Also not that great, but also not bad. So yeah, Seabed case is the next one right now. Okay, we are finally at the boss. Should be a really easy boss. Also really weird focus, all for attacking the nearly death one. As you can see, we are even progressing, but we are still becoming faster and faster to cleaning these. That's exactly how it should be. Also a really easy one. Oh, sadly no sleep. That's it. That was the Seabed Caves boss, also not that strong. Most of these 1-star gems I'm already starting to sell. Now we are at Magma Caves. It's exactly the same, there is nothing that we are looking for, so we are fastly rushing through the missions, going to Star Sanctuary, getting our last monster. Okay, we did a small so I wanted to make a time skip to the Magma Crags boss, but then something came to my mind, and the pebble here, it's a bit of a specific fight, and since we are using 2 wood monsters, I think it's better if I'm showing you how to fight it, because here it's important to fight the ads. The fire cutines that are his ads, healing him all the time, so his damage is also not that bad. So in this case, it's better to directly attack the ads first. Try to go into the fight with an active of the lobster. Makes the fight a lot easier. There are the ads, and they're really annoying. Okay, that was a
small mistake on my side, but I was not hitting the defense down anyway. Better sleep him, he's full. Normal attack is enough, and we want to use defense down, attack down, and sleep against the pebble. Nice, we even hit everything. Not a single debuff, of course that sucks a bit, especially with wood monsters. Again, here we have the sleep. Again resisted. Sleep. The crit damage is not as high as I was thinking. Should have done it first with his attack and then the sleep, but I thought with the crit it's dealing a lot of damage, but I totally forgot that I don't have the active skill ready yet. But it's no problem. Would have been a lot easier. I would have hit some sleeps. A defense down. Even the attack down was not hitting, but in the end you can see it's more than enough. So yeah, that's this one. I just wanted to show you that here it's really better to attack the adds. Okay, we are ready. Let's go. As you can see, at the moment it's still totally doable. We haven't upgraded our gems yet. Monster level is still normal. We don't need any other monsters from friends or whatever. This time we're directly going against the boss. Resisted everything, of course. Oh, come on. Defense down. Damn. No sleep. Defense down. Nice. That was Magma Cracks. as you could see, the boss was also not that hard. Yeah, now we are at the Star Sanctuary. Like I said, I personally want to have a monster from the Star Sanctuary. You can either go for this one, the dark one, or somewhere should be the light one. There. I personally will go for the light one. Both have advantages and disadvantages to each other. For example, we have the Squirrus, which has already the defense down, so overall there is not that much need for it. We will go for the Water Mono, and she has also the defense down, so you can also say, yeah, I would like to go for the dark one. It has Zap, but in my opinion there are better Zappers, and the dark one has a really good skill set in general, so you can pair it with other monsters, and in the end we actually want to have the attack up, especially when we are fighting bosses and that, we want to have the attack up, and maybe with the Mona hitting a defense down, the B comp is hitting the attack up, and then another monster is hitting full damage. You can, for example, also say, yeah, we have our Lobster already, which is ignoring the defense to 70%, but to be honest, more damage the better. And it's not that we are always using the Lobster, so this is at least my choice, because most of them are really versatile. You can use them a lot of different compositions and all that stuff, so I will go for the light one. Okay. We reached the Star Sanctuary boss, but I made a small mistake. The B comp is only buffing itself, so it's basically useless. It won't change our strategy that much, but we won't go for the B comp. Like this one here. It's only buffing itself, and it's completely useless like that. Really sad, because basically everything else except maybe Sonic is buffing the whole team. So I was thinking that it's the same with the B comp. Although it wasn't changed that long ago, I think. Well, it doesn't matter, then we are using the Squirrus. So the only thing in this team that we are changing now is the Miho for the Water Mona, and then we are totally fine. Soon we have it.
You can directly go for the boss here as well. Really not a hard fight. You can see that we are starting to deal more and more damage. No sleep, sadly. Okay, we cleared the second continent on normal mode. And we opened the Tower of Chaos. I think most of you that have ever played a similar game know what the Tower of Chaos is. Basically, you're going higher and higher, it's getting harder and harder, and you're getting rewarded for all of that stuff. So, you can see now we have the Pagus Coast on hard. This is what I was aiming for, because I really want to farm here a bit. Our next step will be farming the Monas, and this step will take a lot longer than every former step, because it's not that easy to catch the rare monsters that often. It will take 2 days, 3 days, depending on how fast you are, how much you are playing. You can finish it in half a day, I think. It really depends on how much you are playing, but I think this is a really important step. It will bring you to... I think 1 Mona is enough for Golem 8 already. You're getting some really good stuff there. So this is really a key point, and you really shouldn't skip this, in my opinion. And this is what I'm doing now. I will farm the Pagus Coast. Of course, best is to farm the experience bonus or the gold bonus, especially when you have double experience, go for the experience bonus and that stuff. And make sure that you always have a monster which is not max level. If you see that you have a monster which is max level, and all 4 of them are max level, go back, farm stones here and ascend them. So you want to farm the Mona, but you also want to level your monsters. So always keep in mind that you have 1 monster that at least needs experience. And for me, for example, it's now Saturday, and these special element dungeons are really nice. On Saturday, you will get the RGB ones. RGB is the red, blue, green one. And on Sunday, the LD, light and dark. So you can simply farm it the whole time. Yeah, that's the next step. We cleared the second continent on the normal difficulty. I think the team is looking better and better. And yeah, see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye. Small side note, guys. I will make a switch in the plan. The Pagus Coast on hard is too hard right now. It's taking too long. We want to farm. We don't want to clear it. So we need to be faster, and these are a big problem with the damage reduction. So for now it really makes 0 sense to farm them here. So I will go with the missions here, especially on the Phantom Forest. I like the set bonus that you're getting some more HP, so you can go for more offensive gems. I will farm a bit here to get my monsters equipped with gems, and then we will follow the missions and we will farm the Mona on normal. If I'm not wrong, they have no skills on normal, so it makes a lot more sense. So the plan for now is first some gems on Phantom Forest, getting the Mona, and then continue the whole way with the missions. I was really thinking that on hard we can still continue to farm because it's doable, but I had a small mistake in my mind that on hard they have their skills, and of course here it's already super hard to progress because they all have this damage reduction skill. But even on these points where the experience bonuses and all that, all of them have this annoying damage reduction, so we are far too slow and we are not looking for doing something, especially we want to farm it as fast as possible. We need Monas, so it makes no sense to farm it on hard. We will do it on normal, but before we need some more speed. That means we need gems and we will get them from here. I will farm here some experience because here it's still really easy to farm that. We have 2 fire monsters which deal decent damage and 2 wood monsters, or 1 wood monster that is dealing good damage against the slimes, and the 2 fire monsters against the wood ones. So here we should be a lot faster, getting some gems and everything else in the next video, guys. Bye.